Hi my friends, I'm back. Today I'm going to show you how to do favas guisadas with chouriço and with eggs. I've put a couple pictures of some that I did and people asked for the recipe and I told them that I was going to show them, so I'm going to show you. For those who are not familiar what favas are, this is favas. They're come in a pot. It look like a bean, and you take them out of the bean, and this is what's in. If they're like these are bigger ones, that means they're already kind of a little bit older. They're still good, but they're a little bit older to kind of do the fava guisada, but they're still do it. So they have a little eye, so when you take out of the pot, they have a little eye in here. You remove that. And if they are too dark, like this part is too dark, that means they're too hard already to do. They still be good, but they'll not be as tender as if it was a small one. But anyway, so I picked some for my sister and I'm gonna show you how to mix. So I'll tell you what all my ingredients. I already have some olive oil in my pot, and I'm gonna add some bacon fat. So every time I cook bacon, I save the bacon fat, and it gives a different flavor to anything that I want to add a bacon fat. It's really good. I have chopped onions, parsley, linguiça and chouriço. This is my own chouriço I make. Garlic, pepper, malagueta, red wine, crushed tomatoes, chicken stock, smoked paprika, tomato paste, some eggs, and some water if I need to add, and some wine. So in here I'm going to add my onions, and I'm going to let them cook a little bit until they're a little bit translucent. And then I'm also going to add my garlic, but just be careful not to burn your garlic. Add your garlic. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. It's about a teaspoon of salt. And what it does, salt draws water out. So by doing that, you kind of drawing some of that water from the onion so they get a little bit softer faster. So here I have my onion. Then I'm going to add my linguiça. And I'm going to let this cook for probably about 5 minutes until the linguiça start just rendering some of that fat. And then I'll add the other ingredients. And here it is, my linguiça and my onion and my garlic. And now I'm going to show you what I do the other stuff. So then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my malagueta, and this is malagueta or pepper, Portuguese pepper that I make. This is not spicy. My family don't like spicy stuff, so I try to not do too much spicy stuff. So add that on. I'm going to add a teaspoon, actually half a teaspoon of the smoked paprika. I like the smoked paprika because it gives kind of a smoky flavor, so it's kind of nice to kind of wonder what's that smoky flavor is. Then I'm going to add some wine, and I add the wine first before I add anything because I want to cook some of that alcohol. I like a little bit of wine, and I use red wine. Sometimes if I have white wine, that's what I use. I don't have no preference. I just like a little bit of the wine. So add that to it. Let that come to kind of a simmer. I'm gonna add my tomatoes. You don't have to add all this in this order. You can add it, you know, as you like. But so, okay. Then I'm gonna add chicken stock, and I had the whole can. And stir this. And then I have my favas. I had all my favas. And I washed them good. And they're all nice and clean. Except I see one I missed, stay here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water just to cover. It's just a little bit of water just to cover the favas so they can cook. And I'm gonna show you what do they look like. And this is what it looked like. And now I'm gonna put the cover on, and we'll see what I'm gonna add the eggs and the parsley to my fava beans. They've been cooking for about 35 minutes, and there's still a little bit more to go, but now I'm gonna add my my eggs and my my parsley. So here you see my favas. So now I'm gonna add all this parsley. And if you, at this point, if you see that they need a little bit of water, you can add a little bit of water to it, depend how thin or how thick you want. And I'm gonna crack one egg at a time and pour it in. And I crack the eggs in this bowl just to make sure that the eggs are good. You don't want to put a bad egg. And you put as many eggs as you like. My family likes the eggs. That's like a little gem that we find in. So, and at this point, that's when you'll also taste, see if it needs more salt. Which it doesn't. It is perfect because we add that tablespoon at the beginning, and then the chouriço and have all they all have salt. So I'm gonna cover, I'm gonna lower, and then I'll show you the final product. Here it is, my friend. The final step on my fava beans. Fava beans gathered with the linguiça and eggs. So hope you enjoyed the process. It's very easy, and it's a delicious meal, and it's very healthy, and my family loves it, and I hope you enjoy it too. I'm gonna eat with my homemade bread I made this morning, and with a glass of wine. And here to all Portuguese, fava beans with linguiça and eggs. So enjoy it.